Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions review on the new 9 series eyeshadow palette collection from Cara Beauty. And I'm so excited because when I got this in the mail, I literally fell in love with this one right here, this fiery one. Like, girl, it's so fall, and this is what's happening in my eyes right now, and I am obsessed with this look. I cannot wait for you guys to see the result of how these shadows worked on my eyes. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna spill any tea, so if you want to know how mama got this eye look right here, and if these eyeshadow palettes that Cara Beauty just came out with is, just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I've done my face already, my brows, my foundation, oops, my concealer, wow, my setting powder, and my contour. Before anything else, can you at least acknowledge how bomb this gray backdrop is? Like, girl, since we're gonna use their eyeshadows, I feel like it is best to use their own eye primer just to see if they've made their formulas connected. Is that the right term? No. If they have formulated their products in such a way where it complements each other. That's perfect. That's what I want to know. And I have used this, and so far I've been really loving it. And it is a white base. Even though it's white, if you actually let it sit for like 5 to 10 seconds, it kind of starts to blend in with your skin the same way the paint pot from MAC do. The only downside again for this is this only comes in white, and the paint pot comes in different shades. Just a little quick tip. A lot of you actually started asking me why I do not set my eye primer. There's a difference between a concealer and an eye primer, and I know a lot of people uses concealer the same way as I do as an eye primer. You know, it's really good enough for a daily kind of glam look. But if you're looking for brightening up those rainbow colors, I really recommend you using some kind of eye primer that you trust the most. The reason why I do not set my eye primers is because eye primers tend to be sticky and tend to dry up on their own, even though that is a liquid version. Because the Urban Decay Primer Potion, even if that's a liquid version, it dries up on its own. It works its magic on its own because it's an eye primer. But if you're gonna use concealer, concealers are wet. They're meant to be set. You don't put concealer under your eye and leave it as is. It's the same logic if you use concealer as your eye primer. You have to set it. But if you're using an eye primer as an eye primer itself, it's up to you if you want to set it, but I recommend you not doing so because it helps a lot in releasing the best out of your eyeshadows. So moving on, Cara Beauty sent me 3 of their eyeshadow palettes from their 9 series, and it is the Fiery 9, the Ethereal 9, and the last one is the Classical 9. This one I'm kind of iffy, this classical one, maybe because I just kind of not get the theme of the colors. Maybe they're going more for like a dreamsicle, popsicle kind of theme. Now, these are only 3 among all the 9 themed shadows that they've just released in their collection, their 9 series collection. And I'm going to pick this Fiery 9 since it's fall season. You know, we need to give out that fall warm vibes. The only thing that's missing, I feel like this is a complete package, and the only thing that's missing is a mirror. Like, I wish this has a mirror, and that would have been so bomb. So I'm gonna use this shade right here, Inferno. This is this mustardy shade. I am so excited. Okay. That's expensive looking. Oh, it's really powdery. I know some people get turned off by that. But for me, as long as it doesn't create dirt on my skin, I'm fine with it. I'm really loving this pigment. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. The shadows are pretty buildable as well. The shadows does not come out patchy. It comes out very pigmented and blendable and very buildable. Next is I'm gonna get this shade called Blaze. We're gonna apply that on our kind of transition but creasy. Okay, I am totally in love with this formula. Look how buildable they are. I love it when eyeshadows are stackable like this. It makes me so excited. A little goes a long way with this bright orange right here. Next is I'm gonna get this shade called Spark. I don't know if you can see, but it's really powdery. Although I am using a real hair really digs up. But if you use synthetic, usually much more gentler on picking up products. Ooh, that's pigmented. I have a little bit of a fall off, but not much. Next is I'm gonna get a fluffy pencil brush, and I'm gonna get this shade called Flare. I'm gonna pack that on my outer V-line. Look at the pigment though, and it doesn't come out patchy. Just gonna blend the outer parts. Now that kind of disappeared. My skin has been really weird lately. Because this is the lid that usually turns out to be a little patchy than this. And today it's this one. We're gonna get this brown shade right here from the Ethereal 9 eyeshadow palette. And we're gonna get this shade called Evoke. And then I'm gonna use the same packing. Ooh, that's powdery as well. But so far my base is actually really clean. I really love how everything just kind of came together. So I'm gonna cut my crease and I'll be back, okay?
A few inches later.
I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I cut my crease, I feel so freaking important. Just like Bretman Rock says, I'm that bitch. Like, girl, you see this crease? I'm actually really thorned. Like, what on earth am I gonna use? Do I use amber? Do I use Tinder? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix up both. I'm gonna pack on amber first. This is without Fix Plus. Look at that. Let's see how this applies without Fix Plus. Ooh, look at that. Do y'all see that? If you don't see that gold, what can you see? And mind you, that is without Fix Plus. Although I am gonna address the fact that I put on a concealer, so that might be helping because you know the concealer is wet. But even if, like, girl, that is amazeballs. Look how foiled these shadows are. Although I am feeling this shade already, I still want to apply that Tinder color. And I'm going to use the same brush since we're going to mix them both. Ooh. Do y'all see how stackable these shades are? Let's fix this shimmer shades right here. A little bit of a setting powder and everything's good. That's all you do when you have fallouts on your base. I am such a copper goddess right now. Okay, so I finished my eyes and I just packed on some mascara as well. I used the Worth the Hype from NYX, and for my lashes, it's the Iconic Light from House of Lashes. So next is we're gonna highlight our brow bone area, and I'm gonna get Toast. Oh wow. Do you see that glow? This is again not using any Fix Plus. Then I'm also gonna apply that on our inner eye corners.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna highlight my cheeks with that as well. And this is not wetting my face, okay? I usually wet my face, but let's test it if it's gonna be so bomb, even without wetting our face. It's just a natural glow. I feel like I'm gonna want this to be wetted out. So if you build the highlight, it's there. Like, look at that. Yeah, I don't think I need to wet it out. I think I'm okay with this already. Let me just re-blush. So my thoughts, I was expecting that these palettes and formulas right here are gonna be just like your ordinary palettes that work. This probably roots down from the very first time I've tried their products, like that Desired 15 palette. That was really so disappointing. I really expected a lot from that just because of the shades was delicious. When I received this in the mail, I was just kind of like, okay, my expectations are gonna be just enough. Don't get your hopes too high because you might get disappointed again. So I was really keeping it cool, but when I tried it on for $12.99, you've seen how I was building up the colors. You've seen me stacking one color after another. You've seen me apply the foiled shadows. You've seen me blend that highlight, put that highlight in my inner corners, on my brow bone area, and it has exceeded my expectations. I literally did not expect that it would be this type of formula where it's so buildable, it's so pigmented, it's so creamy. The price, don't even get me started with the price. The price is just $12.99, girl. And you can save 10% off if you're gonna use my code macaroons. So I really, really recommend it. If you're looking for a palette that has such good quality when it comes to blendability, pigmentation, affordable fall type of palette, this is for you. This Fury 9 right here. And I cannot wait to create other looks on these other two right here. Although I will stick still to my opinion a while ago that I am just so with this one right here. So I love the packaging itself. I love the names. I wish that the names were in front though. I really don't like it when they put the names behind the palette. I just feel like that throws it off. And even on the plastic ones, because Morphe puts the names on their shadows on a plastic on top of the palette itself, which you're gonna throw away anyway. So I don't get the point of that. I really wish that they put the names in front. Like, why can't you all just do that? One of the negative sides that I'm gonna say about this whole thing is that it doesn't have a mirror. I wish it has a mirror because that would be so bomb. Like I said, if a palette doesn't have a mirror, like, why though? If you are not into powdery formulas, I'm just warning you that these are powdery, but it's not the type of powdery where it's gonna mess on your foundation. I proved that because it didn't have a lot of fall offs on my cheeks at all, especially the matte ones, no matter how powdery they were. The foiled ones, I had some fall offs just because I was really packing a lot, but it was okay because it literally just went away when I used some setting powder. So all in all, I really recommend this palette right here. If you wanna go and check Cara Beauty's products, especially these ones right here, I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can go ahead and check them out. And if you intend to buy something, go ahead and use my code macaroons to save 10% off. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Click the thumbs up if you did like this video and comment down below what you think. And mama with a cute ass lips and Obama's eye look. We'll see you on her next video. Bye.